All right, so back from vacation, wrote a tune, started writing kind of an idea for a cue. So I'm gonna play it for you. Here's the little scratch tracks, all one preset that I made in Axe Effects. Here we go. It's called 8 Feet Under. So yeah, so there's a scratch track. Couple things on this. First of all, you'll see all the punches. That's because I'm really having a hard time holding a pick, man. I don't know, everything that used to be so easy is now hard. But my food was decent on vacation. It's spot on now I'm home, but I ate a little different than I normally eat, and my arthritis I could feel my arthritis, and I wasn't playing as much. Though I did write this on vacation. So and again, these are licensing cues, these are instrumentals. They're like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, kind of a theme, and you get different little quadrants of them. Yeah, so if you're following along at home, you're not following along, but the chords are, I don't know, it's kind of a B minor. Yeah, it's like a B minor 7, I guess. And then B minor 6. And then kind of a B sus something. Yeah. And then I'm just bringing down that sus to the B minor. It's all kind of B minor, so it's like. Yeah, kind of a John Taylor. Reminds me a little of like Duran Duran kind of chordy things. Anyway, And then the second part, the B part, is a G, but it's with open, open. And then it went to E, but I started then putting that the third in the bass. So the way you play this is if you think of like a D chord, right? And you could do that, but you can do that all over. So if you think of an E chord as like 2nd fret A, 4th fret G, 5th fret B, and then you just put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the low E string. That's the third, so that's the G sharp, right? So if you're thinking about like G, it's kind of like David Bowie, very Britty kind of thing. I don't know. I love those. I grew up on a lot of Elton John, and that's kind of they all get it a lot, I guess, from the Beatles, but yeah. And then the chords on the riff over this is, which is I don't even know what that is. I literally heard it the second I wrote this thing. So there it is. And the song is called 8 Feet Under because when we were in Orlando this week, which I got to tell you, we had the greatest time. My father-in-law, there's a dock down at the base of like the house that we were in. It's like a timeshare. And there were a bunch of dudes fishing, and he went down there and he was hanging out with them. And when he went to pull his phone out, he hit the rail and the phone went into the lake. And so we're trying to figure out what to do. And by now it's like 5-6 o'clock at night. It's pretty much dark. And so I'm making arrangements to go to Spectrum in the morning with him to get him a new phone, but he's kind of freaking out because he's got all his pictures on there, and nothing was backed up. So he's like, I want to get the phone so at least I can get the chip. So in the morning, we're all set to go. He had left a message like the night before, and the security people or the pool, the people that work at the resort showed up, and he tells them what happened, and they go and get a pool net, like for skimming pools. And they get the thing out, and that's where the 8 feet under comes, because the pool thing was like 8 feet long, and it was like right, the handles were right at the water. So this is it was like 8 feet under, whatever. But and here's the kicker: the phone worked. So anybody that wants to talk smack about iPhone technology, you create that. That thing sat for 14 hours in cold lake water, 8 feet under, and it popped up and it was still on. And I called him and he answered the phone. So that was amazing. But it just kind of inspired me to... And my brother-in-law was there, and he's a music guy, and I was, writing it. And he said he started singing it. Got stuck in his head. So here's one thing, and then I got to go because I'm playing at church today. It feels maybe like slow. I don't know. It's groovy, right? Let's try something. So in Pro Tools, in probably like any DAW, I always save as tempo, meaning I'm adjust. So in case at the end of all this, of my great, grand, wonderful ideas, I hate it, I can just go back to the other playlist, which is this. So what I'm going to do, the way I'm going to do this, because there is a tempo change. Let's do this. We're going to go into all, just to try to keep this, I guess, simple. I'm going to consolidate this. And this is going to obviously sound wonky. And then we'll come and take this part here. We'll do the same. And we'll go, we'll go consolidate. Option Shift 3. We'll get out of that. So let me fix this. No, I don't want markers. I want... wait for them. Let me get rid of this. Sorry about that. That's a little crazy. Right? So now I've got my parts. So if I was to come here, Command Shift U, Command Shift B. Let's... Oh, that's weird. That moved. Oh, that, I know why that moved. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's take this, which is 94. Let's just take... Let's make this 96. No. Pitch shift, time shift. So it is 94. Let's make it 97. Okay. Now we're gonna bypass listening to the click at this point. That feels a little fast. See, I want it groovy. I don't want it to be like, the thing is that 94 probably is kind of cool if you put the, like, you know, not the, like, the Bonhamy kind of like in there. So here's 96. So I Apple Z'd out of it. I quit out of the first fix, went back to 94. Try not to fix over a fix over a fix, because it's just, you're going down the rabbit hole. 96. It's cool. It's more modern rock. Let me go back. Here's 94. Maybe 95. I mean, I'm also playing it a little ragged. Let's try 95, because I don't want to perk it up too much. I don't want to turn this into Incubus. You know what I mean? I don't want it to sound, you know, super syncopated. Like, I want it to be sludgy. Here's 95. A little faster. Now, let's do 96. I think 96 was it. We'll try it. 96. Oh man, 94. It feels like such a huge difference. It's so weird. And maybe it's because of the arpeggiation. Let's go back to 95. 95. We'll go with that. So what I'm going to do now is come to where it says 94 here, and I'm going to make this 95. And that should, and that's why I consolidated this first before I did the move, so now I can just slide this in grid mode. So let's see what happens. Let's pop on a little click. It still feels lazy. It feels sexy to me. Like, that's a groovy. I'm going to keep that. So let's hear the transition to 104 from 95. I should go up one on that. I don't know, though. It feels pretty good. What do you think, Jay? What do you think, Bo? Let's listen to this from coming into the out of the Let's do the same thing here. I suspect this is going to be cool. So let's take this, and it's 104. Let's make it 105. Just one BPM faster. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I may have to line this up. All right, let's. Okay, give me a second. I know what I gotta do here. Let me get this out of here. Oh, let me get this out of here. Now let me grab these and move them right onto the grid. It does. I mean, I'm replaying all this, but at least it won't feel so. Does it want to be faster? Huh. Does. Okay, let's try this. Now I'm time shifting into time shifting. Okay, I'm doing what I said not to do, but we'll redo this. Let's try 107. We're going up 2 from 105. Right? 107. Boom. Yeah. Again, it's kind of weird because yeah, there you go. That's close enough. For those chords are that's the G, that's the E with the G sharp and the bass, so it's G to G sharp, so it's got that like little like it's passing or walking thing, and then you can hear it a little bit because of the tempo changes. All right, well I think I'm going to go with this. I'll listen to this as opposed to the original, which felt just too sluggish. I don't know. You know, the original might have been cool if I was like working with a drummer right now and he was like, but without, Anyway, so there it is. I'm going to program some Superior Drummer on this and start working on this week. And I'm home. I'm back. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's kind of how a lot of times these start. I just, get any kind of sound. That's why I like Axe Effects. I don't know why. I just like working with it and it's just a little quick church preset that I put together just to learn the church songs, so I could, if I wanted to go through, if I didn't want, the thing I'm finding now is I'm just leaving the Helix and everything in the Helix bag, like I'm not breaking it out, because I'm playing church like every, week or 10 days or whatever, so it just stays in there. So I just use this, and it's just, it's got the drive on, which probably was a little overkill, but yeah. Chorus, delay, the usual, probably an AC30. Divided by 13 CJ. Not sure what that was, but I just made this myself. So anyway, there you have it. Later, dudes and dudettes.